Hi, this is Ellen from the Chili Dog, and today I'm making another pair of these feeling loopy socks. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to show you how to do mosaic colorwork like this in the round. Mosaic colorwork is one of my favorite methods because it creates these very intricate looking stitch patterns, but it's probably the easiest way to do colorwork because you're only working with one colored yarn at a time. So the basic idea is that you're working two rows stripes with two different colors. So all the horizontal parts of the pattern are created just by alternating and doing two rows in one color and then two rows in the next and then two rows in the one color and then two rows in the next. The vertical parts of the pattern are created simply by slipping unworked stitches from your left needle to your right needle. And one of the advantages to doing this is, first of all, like I said, you only have to work it with one color of yarn at a time. Also, you don't have a lot of yarn tails to weave in at the end because you can carry your yarn up the sock or whatever you're making as you work. Let me show you what I mean here. This is the wrong side of the same kind of sock. And instead of breaking the yarn after every two rows, I've simply carried it up the inside. So let me show you a little bit about how mosaic colorwork works and how to carry your yarn up the side when you're working in rounds. Most of the time when you're doing mosaic colorwork, your pattern is going to have some sort of chart like this one. So as I said before, with mosaic colorwork, you work two rows or rounds in one color and then two rows or rounds in the next, and then continue alternating every two colors. And then your chart will also show you where you need to slip your stitches. So for the socks I'm making right now, the two colors I'm working in are one that's mainly green and one that's mainly blue. And I just finished up two rounds with the green yarn and I'm about to switch to the blue yarn. So to do that, I want to bring the blue yarn up underneath the green yarn and make sure it's wrapped around. I don't want the green yarn just dangling without the blue yarn being wrapped around it. I want to make sure to wrap the blue yarn around the green to kind of hold it in place. And then I will start knitting my pattern. And today I'm working on double pointed needles, but for socks, you could also use magic loop or be working on two long circular needles, whichever method you prefer. So now I'm at the point in my pattern, I want to make another one of these tall green vertical rows. So to do that, all I have to do is just simply slip the stitch purlwise from my left needle to my right and not even work it. And then I continue on and knit a few more stitches. And again, this is all based on your pattern, how many stitches you need to knit or where you need to slip. You'll be able to see that from your charts. And again, I'm at this place, I want another one of these tall green vertical stripes. So I'll just slip this stitch from my left needle to my right without working it. And then continue all the way around. So I'm going to finish up this round real quick, and then I'll show you what happens when I work the second round of the same color. So now that I'm back to the beginning of the round, this time as I'm working the second round with my color, I want to make sure that the first color is just laying here out of the way and that it doesn't wrap around this time. The first time it's important to wrap them around. The second time, you don't want to wrap the two yarns around each other. So make sure the first color is just laying out of the way, and then the second color continues getting worked, and the yarns are not twisted around each other. So you just continue working around in your pattern. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about how to do mosaic color work in the round. Until next time, happy knitting!